Hey, did you miss me? Yeah, you saw it right. We're doing how to throws again. We got a bunch of MVP we're shooting with now. I brought that bag out today. I'm gonna shoot as many as I can. Today we got the lift. This one came in some people's Gyropalooza boxes. I'm gonna try to have to guess all of these because most of these are from the Gyropalooza box. I'm gonna have to, I can't remember all the flight numbers. They're all lab second. I think the lift is 95 -21. Could be wrong, could be -3. It's supposed to be flippy and it is not. If I had to guess, it's probably because this is a glow plastic, and if you know anything about Innova and their flippier discs, when they're in glow or halo, they're not as flippy as you would like them to be. So I've only ripped this thing a couple times. As you can tell, we are somewhere completely different. That's just how things happen sometimes. And now we have a big open soccer field to shoot in, and I think that's way better for the series. And it's really close to where I'm staying right now, so I'll be able to come out here and shoot a whole bunch. Before we get started, every Saturday I forgot, at 7 o'clock, I got a live podcast called Let's Talk Disc Golf, where we can just talk about disc golf stuff. By the time this comes out, it would already been happened because it's happening tomorrow, and I don't even have anything written for it yet. Anyway, let's see how this flies on a hyzer. It got down there almost to the other goal. Luckily, these don't have nets, so they can't catch my disc, but I don't know how far a soccer field is. I really don't. I don't have a rangefinder either, but that on even on hyzer, and you would think a flippier disc would flip up. It didn't really try to flip up at all, and I gotta watch these kids. I don't want them to think they can go and take my stuff because I threw it out there. Usually the idea is to be able to hyzer flip, and I threw that pretty hard. I felt like I did. My form might be a little off. I haven't thrown today, but this disc does get some skip. I mean, this is really dry grass, so anything that's going to be skippy is going to get a huge skip. And that one didn't really. I think it actually kind of landed in a hole. I think that would be a reliable disc for longer. I feel like if you had a different type of plastic, again, I'm not too sure, I'm not too familiar with their plastics, it could be a little more dependent for longer. Because I don't know how their glow beats in, but we're going to see, because I'm going to be throwing it a lot more. All right, that went right in front of the goal post. So so I'm standing behind the other one, so I have a little bit more room. I felt like this wasn't enough room. Not saying I can rip, not saying I can bomb, but I could throw a little bit further than I used to. That went literally like maybe 10 feet in front of it. So that was a decent rip. Even on a hyzer, I can't say I get huge distance with just throwing on hyzer. Even with flippy discs, I don't really throw flippy stuff anymore. I used to rely on it. Now I don't because of just the way I've changed my throws. But if you want to get a look at the profile, it's pretty flat actually. A lot of people can look at the profile and tell if it's flippy or not. I can't. I mean, I understand what they're looking for, but like every time I'm like, oh, that's gonna be super flippy and it's super overstable. So really, I don't even try. I just look at the numbers and then I throw it and then either agree or disagree with those flight numbers. But if I had to guess, this one would fly exactly how the profile of the disc looks. I got a little ding on it. I don't know where that came from. We are going to throw it flat now. This one, if I had to guess, usually when you throw supposed to be flippy disc flat, they get a bit more turn if you can't flip them over. All right, that was Anheuser. That was over the entire soccer field. All right, I'm gonna go get that. I'm gonna throw it flat. That Anheuser was perfect, honestly. So we're gonna go throw it flat. All right, I had to move because these kids were about to kick a soccer ball into my camera. I wouldn't have been mad. I would have been mad about my tripod, but I would have been mad about my camera. My tripod is super broke. I need a new one. Anyway, the reason why I don't do it out there is because it's completely flat. Over here at the actual disc golf course, there is a disc golf course here, and let me tell you, it is the absolute worst disc golf course I've ever played. I will make a video on it soon, but I want to try to ace run hole 1, and which is funny because if you see over here in this big group of sticks, that's where hole 1 is, but that's hole 2's basket, and I was trying to ace run it. Well, not really ace run it, but I was trying to throw it in from the starting tee pad because it's actually pointed over there. Dude, there's kids in my way. Are you kidding me? There are kids in my way. You're right. I'm going to nail one in the head. It's not going to be good. I was going to throw this because we're still on this video. I'm trying to throw this straight, and this is these kids are throwing huge rocks straight onto the concrete on the tee pad of hole 3. I'm gonna wait. I literally came. They were all way over there. I'm on the other side. I'm not throwing one because you know parents are gonna get super mad. I mean, I would if someone hit my kid, but I'm a disc golfer, so I understand. We're gonna do a flat rip straight to that basket. Hopefully they don't even notice. Oh, that was perfectly flat. And that is, dude, I almost hit the basket. All right, well, come back tomorrow or whenever I post another video and watch me ace run this thing. It's gonna be sick. I'm about to shoot it right now. So subscribe so you don't miss that because this is gonna be a lot of fun. And just with MVP disc. Yesterday I was doing it with Discmania disc. So maybe MVP will come through with the ace. I'm not counting it if I hit it, but it's a really fun shot. So I will see you guys in the next one.